New at 6, we've been reporting on the issue of abandoned buildings in Springfield and the city's lack of action in tearing them down. News Channel 20's Jakob Emerson working for you to get answers about why an owner of one of those buildings hasn't paid property taxes in nearly a decade. Jacob?
Yeah, John, that's exactly right. This building that you see behind me was once home to the Chosen Generation Gospel, a church that was granted special tax exemption status. The problem, though, is that it has been abandoned clearly for years, and during that time, it hasn't paid any property taxes either.
It's an eyesore on the neighborhood, and residents are speaking out.
That building, ever since we've been here, I've never seen no one there. It's basically vacant. It's boarded up.
This building, once the home to Chosen Generation Gospel Church, now laying empty. Trash littering the ground, weeds shoulder high, and a torn city violation notice from 2012 on the front window. But because it was once a church, that's what allowed them to apply for and successfully become exempt from paying any property taxes, something that hasn't happened since 2013.
For religious purposes, there has to be a use. Ownership is not enough.
Ward 7 Alderman Joe McMiniman is an expert in tax law. He says there's no valid reason for why the building looks like this, but hasn't paid a dime in nearly a decade, according to Sangamon County property records.
We all have to carry the burdens of government, and everyone should pay taxes on the property unless they have a legitimate exemption. And it looks like this property has lost its exemption, and we need to get it back on the tax rolls.
How does it make you feel that this abandoned building pays no property taxes while you and your families pay a lot every year?
Honestly, it's bullcrap. You know, it's very stressful and it's upsetting, especially since they're not up and running.
For residents, their message to the city is simple. Get the property back on the tax registry and tear down the building, no longer serving its original purpose.
His name's Cowboy.
Now, I did reach out to the Sangamon County Clerk, Don Gray, whose office oversees property assessment records, to get any more information about how this situation came about, but did not receive a response back. Reporting live in Springfield, I'm Jakob Emerson. John?
Thanks, Jacob. Now, this is a developing story. We're going to bring you updates on it as we get them. We've also made several attempts to reach out to the property owner, but we haven't received a response back.